Hello children. Okay. In our last session we had studied about self-reliance lesson. It was a beautiful lesson telling you how you can be self-reliant. That is how you can help yourself by making the best use of what you are. Okay. Now another lesson from your English text today. We shall begin with I want to quit the ICS. That is unit 7. On page number 77. So open your English textbook and just have a look at that lesson, and I have already told you just be ready with the reading of the lesson so that when I explain you will be very clear with it. Okay. Now let's begin with the lesson. I want to quit the ICS. First let me give you a brief introduction of what this lesson is of. Okay. This lesson is of the great leader Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, here you can see his picture also. That is Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was a great freedom fighter, which we know many things about him, and also he is called as Netaji. Netaji means nothing but a great leader. Okay, which India was blessed with such a great leader, which he formed Indian National Army. And why he quit his ICS? ICS is such a great position, that is Indian Civil Services. But why did he quit and what he did the other way? Okay. So these are the things we are going to learn in this lesson. A beautiful lesson based on Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay. So in the introduction part, let me tell you, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was born in Cuttack in Orissa on 23rd January 1897. When was he born? 23rd January 1897. And in a plane mishap, he died in Singapore. That is on 18th August in 1945. Okay, this is a brief introduction about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Now moving on to how this man has given a short in a letter form, that how he has expressed why he want to quit and whom he has written, that we are going to learn in this lesson. Before that, there is a free reading task to remember some of our great national leaders. So as you know, many of you know those national leaders. Some of them are Mahatma Gandhi ji, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, now Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who is that? Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, and so many. Because of all these people's long struggle for the freedom fight, we got freedom, and today we are in independent India. Okay, so we should not forget their contribution throughout our life. We should be so grateful to these people that because of all these great leaders or the great freedom fighters, those who have struggled, today we are witnessing a free India. Okay. Now let's see what are the few reading tasks. You have to answer a few questions on page number 77. Who is the man who grew up to be a great leader after he came back from South Africa? Any guesses? Okay. Had you been here, you would have answered. He is none other but he is Mahatma Gandhi ji, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Now second one, who is the man who wrote letters to his daughter when he was in prison? What more do you know about him? Any guesses? Okay, this was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who wrote beautiful letters to his daughter. Who was his daughter? Indira Gandhi. She was also the Prime Minister, and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was our first Prime Minister. In the jail he was, that time he had written letters to my daughter, that is Indira Gandhi. Okay. Now the third question. Who was the great leader who said, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan? So this great leader is none other but he is Lal Bahadur Shastri. He was a short personality. So they used to tell, Murti chikkadaದರೂ ಕೀರ್ತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಅಂತ. So that it refers to Lal Bahadur Shastri. He had the slogan that Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. He was under the impression that the military people, that is Jawan, soldiers, If they are, we should respect the Jawan as well as the Kisan. Who is the Kisan? Farmer. So these two are the great backbone of our culture of our nation. That is Jai Jawan and Jai Kisan. It was said by the famous personality Lal Bahadur Shastri. Okay. Now, finally, one more question is asked there, which is based on this lesson. Who built an army to fight with the British? What was that army called? That is none other but it was Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose who built an army, and what is it? It was called as Indian National Army. Okay, this was the pre-reading task. This was the introduction to the lesson. Now let's see what exactly the textual reading is about and what are the new things we are going to learn from this lesson. Okay, now be attentive, open your text. Subhash Chandra Bose, whom we call Netaji, left India in 1919 for England with a promise to his father that he would appear for the Indian Civil Services examination. He was selected in his first attempt, but he did not want to work under an alien ruler. Alien is foreign ruler. He resigned his civil service post and jumped into the freedom movement. He became an active member of the Congress. He was elected president of the Congress in 1938. So what might have gone wrong? That he had promised his father that he is attempting for an exam, that is Indian Civil Services. Like as you have IAS, ICS, IPS, all these are very, very dignified exams where you hold a very high post. And Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose had promised his father that I will appear for the Indian Civil Services, and it is such a tough exam that people after attempting many times also they do not get through it. But this person, he was selected in the first attempt. Then what made him to quit the ICS? So now that we are going to start. In this letter, Bose seeks the advice of Deshabandhu Chitrandan Das, who was the undisputed leader of the Congress at the time, about what he should do after quitting the government job. Now as you all know, once you pass 10th standard, you will be having so many things in your mind, right? So what will I do? What can I do next? Should I join medical? Should I join engineering? And most of the times you consult the person whom you know better, or the one who is more learned than you. They may be your parents, your teachers, your mentors, or any of your relatives who know. So like this, Subhash Chandra Bose, whom did he write the letter? He wrote the letter to Deshabandhu Chitrandan Das, asking, what was he asking? He was a very great leader then. Chitrandan Das was a great leader then. He had asked him, after quitting from the ICS, what can I do? What will I do? And everyone is going to question me. Why did you quit from such great government services? But Subhash Chandra Bose had in his mind that he didn't want to work for an alien ruler. Alien ruler is a foreign ruler. Okay. So he didn't want to work. He wanted to work for his country. And this was his main intention. And so here he has written a beautiful letter to Chitrandan Das. So let me read it. The Union Society, Cambridge, 16 February 1921. When was the letter written? From Cambridge it was written 16 February 1921. So let's see what Subhash Chandra Bose has written, right? My name is Subhash Chandra Bose. I am probably a stranger to you, but you will perhaps recognize me if I tell you who I am. I am writing this letter to you on a very important matter. But before I come to business, I must first prove my sincerity. Therefore, I shall first introduce myself. So what did Subhash Chandra Bose told? That I am a very new person to you. You don't know who am I. So let me take the privilege of introducing myself first, because you might be wondering, who am I? Why am I writing? Whom do you write the letters usually? We write to the letters those whom we know. Those people we write. So what did Subhash Chandra Bose say? Yes, now I want to introduce myself and tell you who I am. My father Mr. Janki Nath Bose is a practicing advocate. Advocate is nothing but lawyer at Cuttack. One of my elder brothers, Mr. Sharat Chandra Bose, is a barrister of Calcutta High Court. So all this family belonged to the lawyer's family. They were advocates and barristers in their family. He belonged to a very well qualified family. In 1919, I passed the BA examination and got a first class in honors. So what did he introduce himself? I am Subhash Chandra Bose. My father's name is Janki Nath Bose and I have passed my BA in first class. So this was the introduction. In the first paragraph, he introduced himself. I arrived here in 1919 in the month of October. I passed the civil service examination in August 1920 and secured the 4th place. See, he was so very intelligent. In those government exams also he had secured 4th place. In June this year, I shall take the examination in Moral Science Tripos. So Tripos is a new word which is a 3-year course for you. What it is? Tripos. Tripos. It is a 3-year course. Okay. So what he is telling? Now I have passed BA. Now I am going to take in Moral Science. The same month I shall get the BA degree here. Now I shall come to business. I shall come to business means, now let me tell you the main thing. What is it? Now I shall come to business means not dealing with the business. So now let me tell you the main thing. I have no desire at all to enter government service. He speaks up. He says, now I am not at all interested in joining the government services. I want to quit the ICS. I know very well that if after quitting the service, I plunge into a national work, plunge means get into natural work with determination, I shall have plenty of work to do like teaching at the National College that you have established in Calcutta, writing and publishing books and newspapers, organizing village societies, spreading education among the common people, etc. So these were the things where these great people, we did not get freedom in a day. They had to struggle a lot things. So now Subhash Chandra Bose was telling that Chittaranjan Das sir that after quitting, what are the things I have to do? So what is telling? He is telling, I will work with determination. Determination means with great interest and perseverance. So he said, I will work with determination. So I will fix my goal and I will work up to it. Okay. I shall have plenty of work to do. So which were the other plenty of work he wanted to do? Like teaching at the National College, who had established? That Chittaranjan Das sir, he had established. So he said, I will be teaching there. Then publishing books and newspapers, organizing village societies. Organizing means getting people together from villages and making them ready for the freedom fight. And spreading education among the common people. As you all know, now at least India is more well advanced and more many people we can have good with education. But later it was not so. So that was the biggest task India was facing of education. So Subhash Chandra Bose told that first thing I will put that essence of education in the common man. I would like to know what works you may be able to allot to me in this great program of national service. So national service means it is a commitment towards the nation. He is asking his sir that what are the things you are going to allot me? We to do the same thing or no? Whenever we celebrate annual gatherings are there, teachers stays there, children stays there. So that time what your teachers allot you work, isn't it? That you do this work, you do this work, I will help you in that, I will help you in this. Don't we do that? Exactly the same way he was asking, what are the work you will allot me? I have but little, but I believe I have the enthusiasm of youth. Enthusiasm is nothing but great interest that the youth has. Enthusiasm is interest. Andre lavalavaikeyinda kelasa maduvodu. That is called as enthusiasm. Full of life, full of energy. So he said, whichever work you allot me, I can perform it, I can do it. As regards my education, I have read something of philosophy because that was my honor subject in Calcutta and I am doing the same subjects in my tripos year. Thanks to the civil service examination, I have had an all-round education up to a certain standard. So he said, regarding qualification also I am not that bad. I am equally good with the qualification because I have passed so many degrees and I have the capability to work with you. And up to a certain standard in economics, political science, English, law, Sanskrit and geography. So he said, I am not only good in all these, but as well as I have a good standard of learning in all these other subjects. That is economics, political science, these are all related to the arts degree, right? So once you grow up, if you take an arts degree, you will have to study economics, political science and one language about history, geography, all these are art subjects, okay? BA means what? Bachelor of Arts, okay? That is a degree where you get it in arts and these are the subjects in the arts degree, okay? This all is new for you, I know. I desire to give up the service with clear-cut plans. So he is telling, now I don't want to confuse you anyway. I will give you my clear-cut plans. If I can do that, I shall not have to spend time not knowing what to do. I shall be able to enter the field of work immediately. So as I know so many things and I am already ready for work, I will set up my job immediately. I am now in a sense a government servant because I am now ICS probationer. Probationer means training period. That is called as the probationary period. So Subhash Chandra Bose told, as of now, I am a ICS probationer because I have been selected for it. I did not dare to write to you directly lest my letter should be censored. I am sending this letter through a trusted friend of mine. He will deliver the letter personally to you. Whenever I write to you, I shall be doing so in this way. You may of course write to me because there is no danger of letters being censored here. So the another problem during that time was your letters, like nowadays how you put a message in the mobile, your message is delivered. Or we write letters, it's gone. But that time Subhash Chandra Bose, as he was selected for the government, which government was there? British government was there. As he was selected, his letters would not be safe, they would be censored, they would be seen by the public. So he told, now I am writing this letter because I want to keep this as a secret, so I am sending it through my friend. But you can write a letter back to me. I have a few ideas in my mind regarding the movement. I think there must be a permanent meeting place. So what are the other things he is arranging for? He says that he wants a permanent meeting place. We must have a house for this purpose. There will be a group of research students who will be carrying on research on various national problems. My personal view is that we have to maintain a permanent staff. They will do research on individual problems. He said, so we should have a house where we all meet. Isn't it? We do the same thing. When we are for gatherings, any functions, what we do, you meet in a certain place to discuss all the things and then we take care of it, right? Booklets will be published in every provincial language. Provincial language means regional language, in wherever. For example, now here in this province, we are in Karnataka province. So our provincial language is Kannada. If you stay in Maharashtra, there it is Marathi. If you stay in Tamil Nadu, it is Tamil. So like this, everywhere we have to make booklets, means we have to publish those letters and what are the things we have to do. All those things have to be done in the provincial language, means in the regional language, by the propaganda department and will be distributed free among the general public. Apart from that, a book will be published by the propaganda department on each and every question in our national life. In such a book, the policy of the organization will be explained and the grounds on which such a policy has been formulated will also be given. So propaganda department is the one department which spreads the news. By them what all things will be done, what they have to do, what are the rules and regulations, that all has to be written and how the organization is going to be run. I have written so much. These questions are not new to you. I feel that tremendous work, tremendous means lots of, too much work lies ahead of us in connection with the movement. If you wish so, I shall probably be able to make some contribution in this respect. So what did Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose express? He told, now as I am quitting ICS, I want to join the Indian movement for freedom, and there I am ready with so many things, and what are the different things we need to do. He wrote a beautiful letter. This is the extract from that letter, what he had written to Deshabandhu Chitranjan Das. Okay. So this was a beautiful letter how he has drafted to that sir. I am yours respectfully, Subhash Chandra Bose. So this was a beautiful letter written by Subhash Chandra Bose. You can see this letter. Okay. So he has written like this. So in this lesson, it is a brief explanation that why he wanted to quit ICS and why he joined the Indian movement. There are few meanings, children. I think I have to make another video for this exercise part. So let's stop this. Okay. Now I have read the lesson thoroughly. To understand any questions, you can call me or message me. Have a good day.